Let's go.
This is all really suspicious.
What is?
Congressman Tsujima and the Kumakuras. There's definitely something going on there.
I agree. But I am not sure it is linked to the new Cyclops serial killings.
It's gotta be. Surely. Aba. Oh. Oh, I can make her roar. Oh no. I roar. Okay.
Impossible. How did a jellyfish get in here?
That was not roaring like a lion.
You utter idiot.
Mm-hmm.
It's me.
Renju?
Do I
Yep.
look like Renju?
Mizuki?
It's me.
Boss?
Date, seriously.
Then, are you Mom?
They must have increased your dosage too much.
She keeps talking about drugs.
Anyway, you're Iba, right? Why are you here? Looking like that?
I just thought I would project myself. You seem lonely.
How are you doing this?
I am overlaying the image your left eye processes with augmented reality. You can't see me through your right eye, only your left.
You can't just pop into my eyeball without permission.
You do realize I do that all the time, right?
Oh. Is she saying that stuff that I've been seeing isn't real? Oh my Buddha. La 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 la. Why are you a lolly?
Think of it. You look kind of like you do when you're in Somnium. What's that about?
What do you mean?
Well, you don't usually look like that. You have a Somnium form and another form.
Oh, this?
Oh, I've already had all these conversations.
Why are you doing this now?
Maybe I'll pick up on
I was bored
something
last
else
night,
this time.
Huh?
so I thought you would like it.
Why would I like it?
Well, I did attempt to shape myself to your preference.
If you could do that, change it.
She knows me well.
Why not?
Because I won't.
He does. He likes, he's into albinos with, like, ginger streaks and weird body tattoos.
I fear you would eventually grow tired of the other form as well.
Nah, it's too cute.
I just wanted to change my look a little. Think of it as a haircut.
Pretty drastic haircut.
Indeed.
As I said earlier, I completely agree that they are suspicious. But there is nothing currently linking them to the case.
That's true. We have no established motive. The victims were displayed, tied up on a horse, hung from the ceiling, and their left eyes taken out.
Why is... he's missing one part here.
It's possible that Shoko and Renju were disloyal to Congressman Tsujima and
Shoko was stuck on a horse.
they could
Renju was stuck up like a fish.
warning.
Animals. This is actually an animal killing.
Maybe, but it doesn't feel right.
This will be a new serial killer, not the Cyclops killer. He'll be known as the Zookeeper.
Into that. Unfortunately, I did not find anything in our database that could connect the two.
I see.
However, I did discover some rumors on the internet. Most of them come across as gossip or conspiracy theories, but would you like to hear them regardless?
Please.
Is the horse and the fish part of the Chinese zodiac? Let me have a look. Horse, fish. Oh, I can't spell. Hearse. Definitely not hearse. Oh god, my phone puts in full stops everywhere. Whoa, hang on. So there is a horoscope. The main feature of the Pisces horse sign is dreaminess. These people are sometimes too addicted to the search for their ideal and are removed from reality. There we go. The whole game's a dream. Rip.
Mr. Sajima currently resides in Azabu. He lives in a mansion, a restored samurai castle. But 20 years ago, So Sajima lived elsewhere. In the Kawasaki district, to be exact.
Oh, where the thingy blew up?
There until he was 40 years old. The Sajima family owned a
I mean,
vast amount of real estate in the district.
she's very cute, but
Adjusting
in the same way,
the land was valued above 30 billion yen.
a puppy
The Sajima family
is
sold
cute.
off its holdings. 6 months later, the incident occurred.
So yeah, Darte's weird.
Chemical plant.
This caused Kawasaki to become a restricted area. And of course, land prices fell drastically to less than 1/30th their original value. What are your thoughts?
The timing is certainly suspicious. To sell that amount of land just 6 months before it happened.
There is another interesting fact. After the accident,
Go on.
So Sajima purchased all of the land back for just 1 billion yen.
Hang on, he would definitely get investigated for that.
29 billion yen in his pocket and 1 billion yen of land.
Correct.
He would 100% get investigated for that.
The Sajima family is no worse off.
True. But I don't see the point of it. It's not like you got anything out of it.
That would be true, but there is more to this story. There is another important fact.
Go on.
Land prices in the Kawasaki region crashed.
Uh-oh. Phone.
We will have to continue this conversation later.
The naming conventions.
A call from headquarters.
Well, like Iba the eyeball.
Is this Special Agent Date from Abyss? My
Yep.
name is Akaska, from HQ. I'm investigating the Shoko Nadami case. There's something that you need to hear.
What is it?
We got a phone call earlier from a prisoner at...
Ah, 89.
Prisoner?
We saved the call. I think you should give it a listen. Who is this?
In here, I'm known as number 89.
What is this call concerning?
I know who killed Shoko Nadami. And if you let me out of here, I will tell you who it is.
So who's gonna break him out if Renju's dead?
For a plea bargain.
Ooh.
Will kill again, you know. And he'll take their eye while they're still alive. There will be more bodies. If you want to stop this serial killer, I suggest you take my offer. I'll be seeing you.
This has to be a prank.
That's what I thought too. However, we got the call yesterday afternoon, before Renju was killed. In other words,
You're saying he predicted the second crime?
yeah, I think he did. That's why I thought I should contact you.
Good idea. Thanks, Detective.
Good luck.
Hmm.
Do you think there's anything to this?
I don't...
It's like a Metal Gear Solid game with the eye, not the eye, the naming stuff. I think I need to turn off Moobot. Ota, you nerd.
Hey,
What's wrong? You look like you have a lot on your mind.
yeah. I just found out online. The corpse at Bloom Park. That was Renju's ex-wife, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was.
So that was Mizuki's mom. Mizuki saw her own mom.
I thought he already knew this.
I just left her. But I didn't know. I knew her as Shoko Nadami. Her last name is different. I didn't know that was Mizuki's mother. I want to apologize to her. I need to tell her that I'm sorry.
Well, it's a bit late now. Hey, boobies! More Japan. Maybe it's like in the same way as when like an American movie or something has a Japanese person in it, and they're called like Sora for Sky and stuff like that. Then again, Japanese stuff does it with Japanese names as well. Like Kingdom Hearts, Sora and Riku. Sky and Ground. Yeah, I don't know. It's quite Japanese. True. Chan. Boop. You're cute.
You get asked out a lot, don't you? I don't know why you're sitting here behind a desk. You should be an idol.
Did that light just change? Yeah, it did.
Thank you. But despite my looks, I am a bit too old to be an idol. I couldn't get into it now.
How old are you, if you don't mind me asking?
I turned 36 this year.
That's not old.
You're kidding.
That's not old. That's young. Right? You're not old until you're like 40, right? Right? Thank you for the call.
No problem. After all, it means we get to see each other again.
Mm-hmm.
I'm glad.
Oh. Where is Iris?
She's recording a podcast right now. Looking at her schedule, it should end soon.
He is. Look at that face. Let's get food.
Hey now, that's awfully aggressive. You're an alpha type, aren't you? I kind of like that.
Whoa. Oh. Ota!
Like you.
Come on. How are you gonna judge me?
But there is one little thing you should know about me.
Oh.
I'm a reptilian.
Okay, bye.
Going to be a problem.
See you later, receptionist.
A reptilian humanoid.
Too crazy.
They are said to be shapeshifters that take on human form.
Yeah, that is definitely gonna be a problem.
Mm-hmm.
Aw, too bad.
Don't want any of that crazy.
Nowhere. Just doing my normal routine.
I don't know your normal routine.
I went to a Dojin store to look at the new releases. And I ate some ramen at Jiro's, and then headed over to the PC cafe to browse threads. You know, normal.
If that's normal, I haven't had a normal day in my life.
Mizuki.
Mizuki didn't seem like she was angry with you.
What? You met Mizuki? Oh, at the interrogation.
That's right. He doesn't know I live with
I was gonna say, he lives with her.
reason to hide it, but it's sort of hard to explain. Yeah.
Oh god, what was his name?
Questioning earlier.
Sick.
Something K.
Questioning? That sounds dirty.
I did that bit yesterday.
If I were writing a light novel, that's exactly how I would describe a sexy scene.
Oh.
What kind of novels are you writing, kid?
I don't know anything. I've only seen Renju a couple of times.
I didn't think it was possible to be this bad at lying.
Though it is plainly obvious, I did a thermal check on Ota's body. This is his current body temperature.
That's what I thought. Have you
Yeah,
forgotten,
that's
Ota?
what I thought
You're
too.
my thrall. You don't want me to tell Iris your secret, do you?
Huh?
Wait, it's no big deal. I just...
What was the secret? Oh yeah, that he's doing the thing on the Twitter. Yeah, you kind of have to go around the whole room and look at all the green stuff, don't you?
Last night, I was walking over to Sunfish Pocket, and I saw Renju come out of the building.
And then it comes up saying, what does it say? Summarize for me. That one.
A man. No. A woman. Okay, look.
Why is he standing up like that?
But you have to help me out here. Was it Iris?
No, it definitely for sure wasn't Tessa.
Got it. So Renju was with Iris.
Okay, fine. There's no point in hiding it, I guess. You're right. Renju came out of the building with Tessa. Tessa has nothing to do with this. She wouldn't murder anyone. She wouldn't hurt a fly. She's an idol. Idols don't kill people.
Why is he
You
assuming
need to stop.
that Iris is the suspect?
Tessa is a savior to me. The Tessa I know wouldn't hurt anyone.
Although, in the Iris roots, when I was hanging out with her all the time, Renju didn't die. So it could be Iris. And her name is Iris. And, okay, here's a theory, which I don't necessarily think is true. Iris is this killer, and 89 was the original killer. Don't like it. Seems wrong. Savior.
The first time I met her, I had a bad case of writer's block. And I saw all this awful negativity online, and I lost sight of what I really wanted to write. It was the lowest point of my life.
He is talking like a professional, though he hasn't published anything.
Yeah.
Then, by pure chance, I found a video of Tessa singing and dancing, and it made me realize something important. You don't...
I had my sexual awakening that day.
If you do your best at what you believe in, your message will get through to people. That attitude is something all great creators need to have. After that, I became a huge ACET fan and got over my writer's block. And I know I'm not the only one Tessa has inspired. A lot of otaku like me say that Tessa is their savior.
I looked at his bio and saw he's like 30 or something.
Tessa can be
But no one's mentioned it in game though.
absolutely impossible.
In fact, there was a joke about someone being old, but they were younger than Ota. And I thought that was weird. Let's go to Ota. He is... Oh, I thought he was older than that. 24. He does look like a teenager though. Oh, don't want to quit. You got anything to say? It's staying green. Yeah, he looks like 15. Titties. Titties. No longer green.
But do you suspect her?
I do now. I doubt it's her, but
I do. I might find out she's totally innocent. If you truly believe that she didn't do it, you should tell me everything you know.
But
do it for Iris.
Date is an absolute pervert.
Around 6:15, I guess.
Where did they go?
I didn't see. They got into Renju's car and drove off.
And what did you do?
I went inside Sunfish Pocket, but I saw a sign that said the entire club was reserved. I figured I would just go home.
Oh.
What happened?
Oh, hello, Iris.
Date.
Iris, there's something I need to ask you.
Best girl. Maybe. Oh, shit. I didn't get to click on everything. It didn't say summarize. There's boss's legs.
Iris, I'm going to ask you some questions. Please.
But then if it was Iris, who killed her?
However, you do not have to.
Yeah, it doesn't make sense.
Incriminate you.
The right to remain silent. You're treating me like a
Except...
Not exactly. I'm just looking for the truth. I would appreciate your cooperation.
Yeah, probably not. Okay, hang on, it could be her. And then... Because in the other branch... She died, but then we went into Somnium, and Date thinks he saved her, but I think he was just hallucinating. And she wasn't actually dead. And then she died later, which would show that she wasn't the killer. However, dun dun dun, that was after 89 broke out. So maybe they were like working on the whole thing together. And she said she was going to go see the person she trusted the most, which we assumed to be 89. So maybe she was copying his murders. And then when he broke out, she was like, "Oh, I'm dying of a brain tumor anyway. Can you kill me? For reasons." So then he killed her, plucked out the eye, and stuck her in the thing. Maybe. Maybe. Or maybe not.
Here's what Ota told me. Yesterday around 6:15 p.m., you and Renju came out of the Sunfish Pocket building. Is that true?
Yes. Mr. Okiura called me and told me he wanted me to come to Sunfish Pocket.
Happy
What
anniversary.
time was that?
Enjoy
PM.
the lasagna and wine at 5 a.m. Wow.
I guess I got there about an hour later.
See you later.
Date, I checked her call history. At 4:58 p.m., there is a record of a call to Iris from Renju's phone.
Okay. What were you doing with
What are you doing
Renju?
with Renju?
He asked me about a job.
What kind of job?
He rented out Sunfish Pocket
Fair.
for a party and he wanted me to MC.
See ya.
He said that it was an important party and that a lot of big shots were gonna be there. But the girl he asked to do it originally got sick and couldn't come. But I turned him down.
Why?
Because I'm just an internet idol. I've never done any MCing before. Especially with important people being there.
Mm-hmm.
What did you do after you turned him down?
I left with Mr. Okiura. At 6:15 p.m. That must have been when Ota saw me.
And after that?
I asked Mr. Okiura to take me home in his car. I got home at 7 p.m. I was home the rest of the night.
What do you think, Iva?
I cannot detect any contradictions. However, her story appears
Hmm.
too organized.
Yeah.
Human memory is ambiguous.
The lack of suspicion is suspicious.
That's true.
La la la. Let's look at her. Stare at her. Nervous. Well, yeah, she's in a bloody police interrogation room. She's gonna be nervous. Alibi.
What were you doing from 7 to 9 last night?
I was at home the whole time.
You're sure?
Yes.
Iva, thermograph.
There is no noticeable rise in Iris's body temperature.
She isn't lying.
Not necessarily. We must consider the possibility that she is a natural liar.
Yeah, she is, because of the brain tumor.
Wouldn't change.
Tumor?
Correct.
Renju's estimated time of death was 8 p.m. last night. If Iris's story is true, she couldn't have done it.
There is another possibility. Even if Iris was at home, she could have killed Renju.
You mean...
What does she mean? I don't understand.
I'll ask again. You are sure you were at home around 8 p.m. yesterday?
Yes.
Can I ask your mother about your alibi?
No, wait.
You can, but there'd be no point.
Why?
When she said she was going to see someone she trusts,
She came back home early this morning.
it was Renju,
This morning.
not 89.
Where was she?
I don't know.
You don't know.
Wait, was it Hitomi?
Iris's mom had connections to Renju too.
I hadn't even thought about that.
Mentioned that yesterday.
I hadn't even considered Hitomi.
Renju was my classmate at Eitoku High. We've known each other for 20 years now.
However, we have nothing to link her to the case.
But I am curious. What was Hitomi doing last night? When did you find out Renju was killed?
This morning, on the news.
And you were with Renju last night? You didn't think to call the police and inform them of this?
Oh, sorry. Is that something you're supposed to do?
Yeah, I was going to say, I wouldn't know that I had to do that.
If I went to the police, I'd be late. And that would cause everyone a lot of trouble, you know?
I heard you used to work at Sunfish Pocket.
That's right.
How long?
A little over a year.
Working there that long, you're probably pretty familiar with the equipment.
Yeah, I guess.
I don't think it was her.
What about the surveillance camera? Do you know where those tapes were stored?
What are you trying to say? Am I a suspect?
It's not like that.
It's fine.
It certainly is.
It's true that I met with Mr. Okiura yesterday, but how do I put this? It's impossible that I'm the killer.
Why?
I'm a teenage girl. Mr. Okiura is a fully grown man.
Well, she's got a point. A girl like her could have stabbed, poisoned, or shot him dead, but strangling?
No, it's still possible. You see,
Oh, I get to do this again. Ah, yes, the sedation.
a heavy concentration of sedatives were discovered in Renju's body. Renju was practically in a coma before he died. He wouldn't have struggled.
So, Iris could have strangled him.
Wait a minute. Even if I was somehow able to kill him, the rest of it is impossible.
Yeah, she could have moved him.
Like hanging up his body?
How do you know that?
Well, it's all over the news.
Oh.
That's true. Renju weighed about 160 pounds. Even if she used her entire body weight, I don't think she could have hauled him up.
Right. It would be hard.
But he's hung up with a hook, so
But with a little engine,
could have just
it could be
yeah
done.
done some pneumatics. Oil drum. It weighed
I don't think
like
so,
100
Sensei.
something. Oh.
This is irrelevant to the question of how to lift Renju's body.
No, you could put the hook in his mouth, attach the other ends to the oil drum. No, put the rope over the thingy, attach it to the oil drum that weighs more or roughly the same as him, and then just kick the oil drum. How could a Renju's body be lifted up? That's the only thing I can think of, because I'm dumb. I don't know, so I'm just going to click them all. Okay, I don't understand
It went like
that one.
this. First, Renju was laid out on the counter. Next, the wire was thrown over the beam and connected to the hook in his jaw. Then all you need to do is put the 3 beer kegs on the counter.
You think a teenage girl could have done that?
I'm sure it was hard. The kegs weighed 55 pounds each. That's not impossible, even for a teenager.
But she does have the whole
I guess it isn't
bouts of weakness thing.
After that, you get on top of the counter, hook the other end of the wires to the kegs, and then, what do you think happens if you kick the kegs off the counter?
The 3 kegs weighed 165 pounds altogether. Renju weighs 5 pounds less.
They don't look like they were
Would make
kicked
it
off,
possible.
though. They look like they were placed.
But there is one more thing.
What?
Considering the state of the crime scene, it's clear Renju was killed elsewhere and brought to where we found him.
Yes.
If Iris is the culprit, how did she move the body?
Hey!
I know. You're going to say you couldn't have moved a 160-pound body.
Unfortunately for her, she could have.
How?
Yes, Darte. How? Elevator? I mean, I guess. Oil drum.
You have to prove that Iris could have moved Renju's body.
I know.
That is your current task.
How do you use an
This
oil
will not
drum
help you accomplish that.
to move a body? Oh, because the watch was in there. I don't see how that proves it, but
Do you know what this is? It's Renju's favorite watch. This was discovered inside an empty oil drum at Sunfish Pocket.
Hey, Date, I know you're on a roll right now, but could you please report things like that according to protocol?
whoops.
I'm saying that it wouldn't be so hard to move a body if it were in a cylinder. You would just have to roll it.
So you're saying Renju's body was moved inside the drum, which is how the watch came off. But the suspect didn't notice it.
Body would
I'm
have
not saying anything for sure.
had some damage.
Just pointing out that it's possible.
I didn't do it! You don't even have any witnesses! If I were rolling an oil drum in the middle of the street, people would have noticed!
You could have put it in a car and driven it.
I don't have a license!
Doesn't mean you can't drive. Even an AI can drive nowadays.
He's
Mocking me.
really grasping at straws, I
Don't make a
think.
sudden outburst like that.
You insulted me.
Just be quiet.
Who are you talking to?
Anyway, Iris, You weigh about 105 pounds, right?
Where is this coming from?
If only you weighed more.
Oh, and with the oil drum, the weight of the oil drum, that is...
No, I mean that your weight is relevant to the case. If the oil drum was used to
Yeah.
transport the corpse, then the possibility of the suspect being around 105 pounds is extremely likely.
Exactly.
Why do you say that?
Elevator records. Range's weight. And oil drum.
Iris, on which floor is Sunfish Pocket located?
The second.
On the second floor?
That's right. So, I checked the elevator records. Before the corpse was discovered, the elevator only stopped at the second floor once, at 8:55 p.m. And we discovered that the total cargo weight on the elevator was about 310 pounds. Renju weighed 160. The oil drum weighs 44. Together, that's about 205. Subtracting that from 310.
This doesn't look good.
Why are you...
Now, this obviously doesn't prove you're the murderer. A lot of people weigh 105 pounds. Or someone could have put 105 extra pounds in the elevator, sent it up, and taken the stairs to throw us off the trail. However...
There's a lot of evidence.
Dante, stop. Iris is acting strange. Don't turn around.
Why not?
Just stay put. Keep your eyes on the wall.
Oh.
There are several cameras in this room. 2 surveillance
I thought something crazy was going to happen then.
and 1 camera on a tripod. I hacked each to gain access to their recordings. Look at this.
She's fidgeting around. Is she doing something under the desk?
That's what it looks like. But we need to confirm something before we confront her. We need to know that she is in fact doing something under the desk.
Without turning around?
Well,
Yes.
How would I do that?
take the eye out. Go, Iber Ranger. Remove eye. Or that one. A phone? Hack the phone.
Shit.
That Ota? Oh.
Iris, what are you thinking? What is that thing? Hey, answer me, Iris.
She's definitely hiding something, Date. Sync with her.
Oh, another Iris sync,
Iris is experiencing REM sleep. Medication is working perfectly.
How about it, Date? Think you can do it?
Not a problem. Get it started.
The time limit is 6 minutes. So before time is up,
I know.
then let's begin.
Let us begin. So that's 3 Iris Somniums. Weird. Oh. Not Shovel Forge this time.
What is this place?
Interesting.
Looks depressing. How is this related to Iris?
Unknown, but there must be a connection.
Iris, what are you hiding?
The TV. Go inside the TV.
Somnium scan! Activate!
Is there going to be a branch in this one? I wonder. Fiber. What is the truth? There is a branch. I haven't seen Mizuki for a while either. Hopefully this stays on the Mizuki route. But let's find out.